Sera pote. Yo, Gunner, what are you telling me?
I can't hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I can't hear you. 1 second.
All right, 1 second, bro. Nah, no worries, bro.
Can you hear me now?
I've been hearing you, bro.
I can't hear you, mate.
Leave and jump back in.
Let me come out and come back in.
All
Yeah?
right, cool. Yo, people, big up the chat. Technical difficulties. Big up everyone inside. It's been a minute. Been a minute, man. Big up the chat, man. Looking forward to yeah, chopping it up. It's been a minute, people. You know them ones there. It's been a minute, and you know what? Yeah, trust me. Told you, man. All season, I'm just on the offensive this season, bro. You get me? Because man's tired of the bullshit. You know them ones. I'm tired of the bullshit, bro. So we're here, bro. I can't lie, bro. All out offensive. All season. Man said Brighton got some nerve asking for 70 million. Bro, it's because they know Liverpool are desperate, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The window's nearly closed. And obviously Liverpool was supposed to be doing the double signing of Mbaye and Barcola, and it seems like they're not doing that anymore. So maybe they've pivoted to Minte, maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? And because of that, now you got to pay a premium because you're dealing with a team that doesn't need the money. A man said, do you man deep in where footy's going? Diomande went to Madrid for 100 million. But bro, this is what I'm telling you. Manchester United, yeah, are one of the only teams doing sensible business in this window. You get me? One of the only teams doing sensible business in the window. The funny thing is, yeah, Arsenal and Man United have probably done the most sensible business in this window. Like Zolis for 30-something million. Even though they probably slightly overpaid for Bruno Guimaraes, yeah, like he's Premier League proven. And then fucking Konsa again. Even though it's any signing, yeah, 50 million for that, yeah, for a Premier League proven centre back, yeah, you can do worse than that. Do you know what I'm saying? When you actually look at the business that they've done, yeah, it makes more sense. Do you know what I'm saying? It makes more sense, bro. When you're seeing some of these inflated fees, bro, 70 million for Minte, bro, makes Bruno G look like an absolute steal, bro. That's what it does. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, bro. It's a bit of a joke. It's actually a bit of a joke. Some of the money that we're actually seeing. It's absolute joke. Man said, make sure you take no prison. Yeah, bro, listen. Trust me, I'm tired of watching Man United fans allow people to walk all over my football club, bro. I'm not that guy still. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to let it happen, bro, all season. Man said Guirassi's name's come up on the table during Barca versus Dortmund negotiation, brother. Guirassy, yeah, Lawi. Let's see. Yo.
I can't hear you, bro.
Try unplugging your headphones
I
or
literally
something.
can't hear anything you're saying.
Unplug your headphones, maybe. The headphones. Take them out.
For fuck's sake. I literally can't hear you, bro.
Man said, I'll hack the microphone. You're kidding me.
I can't hear you, man.
Hold on.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Technical difficulties for Ghana. Man said Liverpool going to pay that panic buy. But this is what I'm saying. And then people are going to turn around there and try and do the Belabor panic buy thing. It's fake, bro. Man agreed terms with this brother over a year ago, bro. He was always Man United's option in it at home. And the thing is, yeah, like me and AJ don't see eye to eye on hardly anything Man United, but even he put in a group chat and he was like, yeah, Rand said, yeah, that United would get Belabor towards the end of the window. And I did say that. I said that, bro. They've got my man there just in case. They're waiting for an opportunity. That opportunity could have been Barcola or something like. Not Barcola. Got Barcola on the mind because of the Liverpool thing. Could have been Tchouaméni. As soon as there was no Tchouaméni or nothing like that, the Baleba thing was always there. They was always waiting to pull the trigger. And United just waited for Newcastle, to inquire about Baleba, find out roughly how much Brighton wanted, and then United stepped in. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just all they did. But Baleba was always there as an option, and I believe Sander Berg was also an option as well, a Premier League option. Yo.
Still can't hear you, mate.
Unplug the headphones.
Oh, man, why does everything work and then the next day it don't work? Why?
Unplug the headphones. Unplug the headphones. Take the headphones.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, take the headphones out. I can hear you fine.
My volume is perfect. I just can't hear you, bro.
So man.
So everything's plugged in exactly how it was.
Man said Spurs and City.
I'll reboot my PC and come back, yeah?
Cool.
We'll get there in the end, mate.
All right, bro. Man said Spurs and City are definitely laundering. They are. They're doing something dodgy. Like, it doesn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense. Bro, listen. When you're looking at the market right now, Arsenal haven't overpaid for Bruno G, blood, if these man want 70 for Minte, bro. Do you know what I mean? Even though I tend to completely disagree with the way everyone looks at the market. The way I see the market is, players are only worth what you're willing to pay for them. So if you say you're not willing to pay for them, you can get them for less, bro. You can. Like, we saw that with Baleba, bro. Last season, we said we're not paying that. Guess what? We're going to come back and pay less now. So teams could say, I'm not paying that, bro. And then players can force a move, and then teams will be forced to take less money, bro. The problem is, managers happy to get their pants pulled down, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They're happy to get their pants pulled down. Man said, why do Arsenal want Alvarez if they already have Gyökeres? Arsenal just want a big name signing, truth be told. You know what I mean? That's why they're going after Yildiz, another player who's not available, because they just want a big name. They just want a big name, I think, for the fans, innit? They just won the league, and I think they just want it. They're craving a name. Like, they know Alvarez don't even want to play for them, but they're still putting in a bid for him because they know that he's kind of unhappy at Atletico and he wants to leave. So Arsenal are willing to just buy him even though he don't want to play for them. Like, he only wants Barca. So that's what I don't agree with. I believe that you should only sign players that want to play for your football club. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lee just needs to unplug the headphones still. He just needs to take the headphones off. Man said Minte, 3 goals in the league, 70 million. Bro, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. But this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand with United fans, bro. I don't understand it, bro. Like, we've done very, very, very good business, and these men will sit there and watch other men slander our clubs, when our club's is in a better position than their clubs. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, all the teams, all the teams that man are saying that we should be worried about or are going to finish above us, we're in a better position than all of them. We're in a better position than all of them. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not really making it's not making too much sense, bro. But again, you know what it is? In this football space, you ain't got to make sense. You just got to make noise. Man said Atletico CEO said we are going to help Julian Alvarez. We are going to continue to take care of him. He can give us full potential competing the greats of Europe. Yeah, man said, we'll give him the mental health assistance that he needs. That's what he basically said. They said he ain't going nowhere. We'll pay for your shrink, blood. You'll get over it. You know that? Man said put a plaster on that shit. I hear it. You know what I mean? I hear it though. This is what I'm saying. Them man said that they wanted Caicedo money, last year. Now they're going to take 70 million, including add-ons. They're going to take 70 million all in for Baleba. That's what they're going to do. Man said 58 million for Mamouche. It's not 58 million for Mamouche though, bro, because, you know what I mean? It's not that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The way that they've done the Bandulu thing, the Mamouche fee is mixed in with the Savinho fee. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what people are putting out there. That's what people are putting out there still. Man said they call me negative for years. Bro, listen. Bruv, listen, they call me whatever suits their agenda at the time. This is the reality. Man went from being negative, yeah, to man being negative, being a Spurs fan, to being an Ineos enabler or whatever, to being this, to being that. Bro, get out of here, bro. Like, listen, you see in life, yeah, when people don't want to like you, they'll say whatever they want to say. Who cares, bro? You know what I'm saying? There's no one, yeah. There's no one doing all of this that's doing better than me in life, bro. All the man them that are going out their way to chat shit, they're not doing better than me in life. So it don't matter. Yeah, bro, it's probably not even 70 million each. Do you know what I'm saying? It's probably not 70 million each. It's probably Savinho's probably costing, I'd say probably around 60, maybe a bit less, and Mamouche is probably more. Because when you look at their value, do you know what I'm saying? When you actually look at the value, you can see who's the more expensive one. So it's just one of those ones. But it is a spooky deal. It is a spooky deal. Man said, I feel Spurs bringing in mad pieces will take time. They might not have to gel. One game a week might hurt them. You mean they might not have time to gel, you mean? Bro, when you bring in loads of players, yeah, time on the training ground doesn't help. You need games, innit? The only way teams can gel is by playing games. Is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, I agree. When you make loads of changes, you need to play your way into 4 minutes, and they're not gonna have enough games to do that. But bro, I'll be honest, like people are more, they're more focusing on Spurs' intent instead of the business that they've actually done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. It's the intent. Because when you look at the players they've brought in, like they've brought in some players that are potential, like good potential, like Fernandez, good player. Like he's got a high ceiling, but we don't know if he's gonna achieve that. Most players never achieve that ceiling at Spurs, anyways. Players like Van Hecker, who I don't rate, Senesi, I don't rate. Savinho, that he's got ability, but he hasn't had a good season in this country. Mamouche, brother, Mamouche is a decent player, but the fact, bruv, man not starting for his country is dark, I'll be honest. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man are just bringing in, like, a bunch of misfits, bro. Like, it's a bit weird, like, do you know what I'm saying? So, it's one of them things where it could go well, but it could also go horribly bad. And the problem is, yeah, you see when you bring in players like this, yeah, when you bring in players like this and you put them on loads of on big money, if it doesn't work out, then it looks crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks crazy, man. Hey, Michael, bro, I beg you, yeah, listen. If anyone's chatting my name or doing it, bro, don't bring it to me, please, because I don't care. It's the truth. I actually do not care, bro. And that's the same for everyone in here as well, bro. Like, just don't bring it to me. I don't give a shit. Like, these men are losers. Man said, yes, they don't have time to gel. Also, don't forget wages for the City players for Spurs. But this is what I'm saying. Mamouche is on 290 at City, so he's not taking a pay cut to go Spurs. He's not. He's either getting the same or more money, bro. So their wage bills all over the place as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing's weird, isn't it? The whole project there, the whole project there is weird. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it has to hit the ground running. If it doesn't, there's so many problems that are going to arise. So many problems arise from that. Man said Bruno G out for 6 weeks, hamstring tear. Like, can you confirm that? Can you confirm that? I heard that was a fake rumor still. This is a fake account. This is a fake account. I don't think that's true still. I don't think it's 6 weeks. I don't think so. But also, yeah, a few weeks is not the same as 6 weeks. A few is not 6, bro. I'll be real. If it's 6 weeks, that's mad. So I don't know if it's confirmed. But either way, that's not a great start, innit? You know, it's not a great start. But again, like I said to Deluded, yeah, when it comes to Arsenal, yeah, it's one of them things where they had a very long season last season, and we saw it with Chelsea as well. They had a long season the season before, then they got to the final of the Club World Cup, and then they ended up having a shit season, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember if Chelsea had a lot of injuries or anything. I can't remember, innit? But Arsenal have got Saliba injured now. That's why they've brought Konsa in. Declan Rice was carrying a knock throughout the whole World Cup, still played. And then they brought in Bruno, and now he's injured. So I don't know, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It could be one of those seasons for them. You know what I mean? It's only a matter of time before Saka gets injured as well. And they're relying on Noni Madueke. Man said people say in a few weeks, but Arteta says that for every player. He said the same for Timber. Man's been out since April. Fairs. Man said stop cussing us. I haven't cussed anyone. Who is this? Or you Arsenal? I haven't cussed Arsenal not once today. I don't know what you mean. Man said it seems like it's a fire issue for Bruno G. I have no idea. But again, it's just another bro, the season's gonna be mad. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm glad that United have gone for depth and got numbers. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm glad, because injuries are gonna happen. Man said the fact that Tielemans was rumors to have an existing injury and Bruno actually sustained one after one match is crazy. Tielemans must take advantage of this. Bro, Tielemans don't need to worry about anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a quality Premier League proven midfielder. I don't think he needs to worry about anybody. Yuri Tielemans. I'll be honest. I said Arsenal fans are gonna break down this season. We're gonna compete. They'll see, bro. You know what it is? I just think here. You see, United, we just need to worry about ourselves, innit? If our players do what they're supposed to do, then we're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on everyone. That's one thing I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, the law of averages is that physically it's going to be a tough season for Arsenal just because of how many games they played last season, bro. They got to League Cup final or FA Cup final, the one they lost to City, and they also got to a Champions League final. They played loads of games, man, and then they had loads of players at the World Cup, and they had a few of their players at the World Cups that were carrying knocks, bro. So their teams, they ain't got a healthy squad, bro. Like, they don't have a healthy squad. So, like, that's just completely objectively, bro. Like, it's going to be a tough season for them, bro. It is going to be. Do you know what I mean? People are overlooking these things, but they'll see. You reckon City get Wharton and Krupi because they need at least 5-6 players? These are two players that are both injured and are both unavailable, apparently. Luke Edwards of the Daily Telegraph broke the news that midfielder is dealing with an untimely fitness setback and is expected to be sidelined for a few weeks. A few weeks could be more than 2 weeks, you know. It could be a few. Oh, that's not good news for Arsenal still, but they got Lewis Skelly anyways. Man said Bruno also had a grade 3 last season. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. Man said the negativity and cocking to rivals is annoying me. This is the strongest we're going into a season. Bro, but it's annoying me as well. Like, you man could tell that I'm fed up, innit? I'm absolutely fed up, bro, of these man doing it. And you know why they're doing it, bro? It's because these man have a bone to pick with. They've got a bone to pick with the owners, and also it's the entitlement and the petulance from a lot of fans that think that the club should sign the players that they want them to sign. So because the club are not signing the players that they want them to sign, them man are just doing the most. They're twerking for rivals. It's embarrassing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. Because there were certain man, yeah, that even after we finished third, were saying, oh yeah, get rid of Carrick and bring in De Zerbi or bring in Iriola or someone. Do you know what I'm saying? There were still people doing that. And then there were people saying, yo, we need to spend stupid money, pay the 85 for Fernandes, pay 100 for, and something for Anderson. So every bit of business man do, man were always going to complain about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So because man are not getting their own way, man are throwing their toys out the pram and allowing opposition fans to do this little pylon, bro. But I'm not one of those people, bro. Not with me around. I ain't sitting here and letting no one chat shit, bro. Because we're in good nick right now. Do you know what I'm saying? We just need a left back and we're ready to go. So I'm not about to be doing all that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll 100% be negative when I feel like there's something to be negative about. But nah, there's a lot of positives. There's a lot of positives, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm 100% aware, yeah, that anything can happen in a season. We can get injuries. We can do all of these things, but you can't live your life like that. You can't live your life like that. So I'm going into the season positive because I've only seen positive things, bro. That's it. That's it. Like I said to the man them in the group chat, I was like, bro, if man are getting into a fight, and you've got two fighters, and you believe your fighter's better than the guy he's fighting, why can't you back your fighter and say, yo, he's gonna win? Man can say, oh, anything can happen in a fight. We know that. You could punch a man in the head and break your hand, and now you're fighting with one hand. You can. Anything can happen. But you can still back your fighter before the fight, bro. Like, man don't watch fights and say, oh, you know what, anything can happen in a fight, bro. No, bro, you pick who you think's gonna win, bro. Like, cut the crap. Fuck this sitting on the fence shit, bro. This is what man are doing because man are scared of getting clipped up and all these things, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, allow it, bro. It's the internet, bro. There ain't never been a man that's made fun of me on the internet that's doing better than me. It's never happened. So man can have their games. Run your games, bro. Make your clips, do all of these things, bro. And then it's back to work for you on Monday. Who cares? You know, it's not that deep for me. It's absolutely not that deep. Like, the bottom line is, man are going to say what I feel, and that's it. That's it. After the season that we had, yeah, after the season that we had last season, I can't sit here and just be negative about this season. Why would I be? Like, there's no grounds. There's no grounds. Man said Spurs attack is a bunch of Robins, no Batmans. X is right to be hyped. But as a United fan, seen the movie before, it doesn't end well. No, I hear it. Lee said he was restarting his computer. Maybe his computer's bugged out, guys. Bro, I hear all of that, but the thing is, yeah, like, what I can't stand with the Tottenham situation, everyone talking about Tottenham, it's like, people would turn around and say, oh yeah, that we don't rate Spurs or whatever. But if you don't rate Spurs, like, why am I talking about, like, who cares? Like, you know them, man. Like, bro, preseason, I ain't seen none of their games. I don't know how they play. I don't care. Like, to me, they're not even, like, bro, like, I'm not worrying about them. Like, they can spend whatever they want to spend. It don't matter. I still believe they're gonna do what they're gonna do, bro, because they've done this before. This is not the first time they've done this. Do you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, when man look at the United thing, when man look at the United thing, for example, yeah, man diss us because they're worried about us. It's completely different. The same way man can talk up Spurs, yeah, and say that they're doing well, yeah, is because man are not worried about them. That's why they're complimenting them on signing Rebos. Do you get what man's saying? That man are complimenting them for signing guys like Savinho, yeah, that everyone was laughing at last season that scored 2 goals in 2 seasons. He's a Rebo. And bare people are saying that's a good signing for them, but it's not a good signing for us. You get what I'm saying? They got Conor Gallagher on 250 bags a week, bro. And man are complimenting that. They're complimenting that. You get what I'm saying? So it's one rule for United and another rule for everyone else. That's why when man are trying to, you know what I'm saying, try and rubbish us, it's because man are worried about us. It's the truth. Because if they wasn't worried, they wouldn't be doing this. People are a lot nicer to you, yeah, when you're not a threat to them. That's the reality. When you're not a threat to them, man will say, oh yeah, some good business. Do you know what I mean? Oh, like they're doing all right. You know what I mean? That's what the man always do. That's what man always do. You know what I'm saying? Like man are happy to have you around and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man are happy to have you around when you're not a threat. You know the man. As soon as you get in shape and you got your money up and you can take a man's girl, they don't want you around no more. They don't want you around no more. Do you know what I'm saying? When you're out of shape and you got no money, oh yeah, he's nice, innit? Like, good vibes, good to have around and that. It's crazy. That's just how it is. Like, when you're not a threat, man are gonna do that. Man said the exact sentiment Arsenal fans have over all the hate on our style of play. Nah, your style of play is shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reality. Your style of play is shit. You're not the first team, yeah, in football history to get dogged for your style of play, bro. Because them man used to do it with Wimbledon. They used to do it with Stoke. Do you know what I'm saying? Man never used to cuss Stoke because they were a threat. They used to cuss Stoke because they were shameless. You know, like that. But man wasn't going expecting to lose to these man either way, bro. Like, Arsenal style of play gets cooked because a lot of Arsenal's identity in the modern era was the team that played the best football in the league, bro. Like, I grew up respecting the way Arsenal played football. And Arsenal fans used to wear that as a badge of honor, the way they played football. And now all of a sudden it don't matter anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not really the same. And the difference is, yeah, for how bad the football is, you haven't won nearly as much as you should have to legislate for the crap. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think those things are the same, bro. The honest truth is, Arsenal fans, yeah, get the shit that they get, yeah, because they talk the most shit. And they talk the most shit when they're not winning, bro. That's why. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they should just be a bit more humble because they don't win enough. They don't win enough to be talking the way that they've spoken for the last 30 years of my life, bro. Like, 30 years, bro. Like, that's the reason why you man get shit and then you try to play victims. You're not victims. You're not victims. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was gonna, bro. That's why I'm waiting for Lee Gunner to arrive, bro, because you get me? He was chatting rubbish, bro, and man need to put him in his place. You know, like that. That's exactly, because Gunner was piping up about United and that, trying to compare United to, I think that shit Emirates era Arsenal team that weren't winning nothing, when in fact Man United have won more than Arsenal in the last 30, 25, 20, 15, 10 and 5 years. Do you know what I'm saying? But he was still trying to compare us to him, bro. You can't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's never been a period of my life that we haven't won more than them. So I don't know what he's doing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. So it is what it is. So, bro, the shit that them man get, the shit that they get, it's valid. Man said you liked the style of play before because we didn't win major trophies. That's not true. That's not true. The Wenger era of football, yeah, had nothing to do with Arsenal winning or not winning, bro. The football was objectively some of the best football in Europe, bro. Like, it doesn't matter whether you was winning or not. I didn't like the football because you weren't winning. That's a dumb argument. That's a dumb argument. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I would respect the football even more if you played like that and won. But I wasn't watching Arsenal play the way they played under Wenger and some of the beautiful one-touch football and the goals and saying, oh, you know what? They're not winning, so this football's not good. Like, whether you win or not does not dictate whether the football's good or not. It doesn't. Either it's good or it's shit. Man said, nice one, getting crashed on every stream means rivals are worried. Yeah, bro, I would think so. Do you know what I mean? But also it's not just worry, it's bitterness, bro, because we've ruined a lot of people's childhoods and that. So any opportunity to crash it on us, they're gonna do it, bro, because we've always been the guys holding the gun for the most part. Do you know what I'm saying? United have been the one holding the gun. So now, do you know what I mean? Other man's got the gun now. Them man are, yeah, they're abusing their power. That's all it is. They're abusing the leverage. Check my phone, blood. Honestly. Man said now his mouse isn't working. I think his computer's fucked up. His stream might be fucked as well. Hold on. Shit. Hey, that's not looking good, you know. I think Lee's thing's crashed, guys. I think it's crashed out, man. Yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, guys. Man said these other teams are celebrating this time because United gave these man trauma. No, 100%, bro. You know what I mean? 100%. But this is what it is. And that's why for me, yeah, he might not be able to do his Arsenal watch along, which is not great, blood. First game of the season is not the time for the equipment to be letting you down, man. I'll be real. That's fucking jarring, man. Yeah, no, bro, they're worried about the thought of us being back. And it's all right that they're worried, bro. It's good that they're worried because they should be worried, bro, because we've been building towards this. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said from last season, yeah, I take third place, yeah, and a trophy. I even said as well, if we ended up having a season like Manchester City had last season, where you finish second and you win a domestic cup double or something like that, that's an amazing season, bro. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that, yo, we should be challenging for the title and we need to win or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, yeah, the disrespect that man are getting, yeah, off the back of the season we had and the business we done is unfounded, bro. It's unfounded because Liverpool ain't had a better window than us. They ain't had a better window than us. And Chelsea ain't had a better window than us when you look at what they had and what they needed, bro. Like, they haven't. Like, that Chelsea team, they got a good starting 11. That's it. But they got a new manager, bro. I don't know why man are looking at that Chelsea team and thinking it's incredible. Like, it's not an incredible team. Like, it's far from an incredible team, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the defense is still dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Midfield-wise, yeah, Enzo's overrated anyway. They replaced Santos with Jordan Henderson. Do you know what I'm saying? I rate Caicedo. Do you know what I'm saying? I like Caicedo. Morgan Rogers is heavily overrated. And Cole Palmer's a very good player that I like, but he hasn't been good for like 2 seasons now. So they've still got a lot to do, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've still got a lot to do, though, man. Man said a nice thing about being in Champions League is that we will get a lot of Sunday games unless dead. Oh, a lot of Saturday games and a lot unless dead Sunday or Monday games. I hear that. I said these money excuse of United finishing low is the fact we played one game a week. But then, bro, like I said, Iriola's only ever played one game a week. So how's he gonna play multiple games a week with that depleted Liverpool squad? These men are putting in a bid for Minte, bro. 60 million rejected. They're trying to sign Minte. But you think you're gonna be battling on all fronts with Minte, bro? Like, bro, you're taking the piss. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are not fucking battling on all fronts with Minte and them, man, bro. Like, that's it. That's a disgrace. All right, big up Gunner, bro. No worries, bro. Just try and sort out your shit so you can do your watch along. Is David Raya the best goalkeeper in the world? Bro, if you think he is, then he is. Big up for the super chat, bro. Yeah, bro, Iriola's style of play, yeah, we've never seen it over a 60-game season. We've never seen it. We've never seen it, bro. But again, nobody's questioning that. But people will happily put Liverpool above us. Happily. A Liverpool that we spun home and away last season. So, again, like, people are not being fair when it comes to us, and that's fine. I don't want fairness. I want blood next season, bro. That's just what it is. I don't want fairness. I want blood. I just want my players to go out there and put these guys in the ground. There's too many men are chatting shit. I said Mendes reportedly mooted a swap deal for Man City for Ruben Diaz and AC Milan. Bro, I've been seeing Diaz linked to AC Milan. That's another experienced player that City are going to lose. And if they sign Rafa Leao to add to Semenyo and Doku, I can't lie, bro. Dead attack. Dead attack. You see what I'm saying? Dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Even forget the source. I've been seeing Ruben Diaz linked with AC Milan anyway. I've been seeing that today. I didn't see no swap deal thing though. You know what I'm saying? But I seen him get linked with them today. That's another player, bro. City's squad is going through. They're going through a tough period right now, man. They're being sold for scraps at the moment. They're being ripped apart right now, bro, and it's gonna affect their season. And that's why when everyone's got these man finishing second by default, bro, it's muscle memory. The reason why people are putting City second. City are not finishing second. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't finish in the top 4. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Like, people are talking about, yeah, but Erling's a goal machine. But Erling also needs a supply line, and the supply line's not there. It's not there right now. So, man said Palmeiras have rejected City's first verbal approach for Alan, as the Brazilian club continue to insist they have no interest in selling. So that means they're going to have to overpay for this Brazilian guy. Does anyone know that he's any good? Yeah, they might be in the top 4, but bro, it's not a given. Yeah, we'll be watching the Arsenal game today, guys. We'll be watching it. It's the first game of the season. I always do the first game of the season, to be honest, but I won't be watching many of their games this season. Same as last season, bro. I can't lie. They're not an entertaining watch, to be honest. So, you know what I mean? First game of the season, you got to. You got to, man. You know what I mean? So, it's one of them ones. So, man, know from now, innit? Man said his clause is 100 million. Wow. Is he that good? Someone said 9 goals in 95 games. Who's that? Surely not him. I'm confused, guys. What are you telling me? What are you actually saying to me? I'm confused. Man said he's average. Right, allow it. Man said Arsenal running back Haram Hoops, you know. That's crazy, you know. But now we're going to see, man. We're going to see, innit? I won't be watching many of the games this season, bruv. So other people are going to have to actually watch Arsenal channels for their watch-alongs, bruv. You know them way there. Because I notice all the pagans that are always trying to send for me are Arsenal fans. And none of them man have more people in their watch-alongs than me, bro. For their own club. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe that's where the pain comes from. Alright, big up Ryan, man. Come on. Man said he's not rated in Brazil. So why does City want him then? I don't understand. I said, who do I think is going to play the most exciting football this season? It depends on what you call exciting. I think Spurs are going to be exciting because De Zerbi plays a very attacking brand of football. Do you know what I mean? So I think they're going to be entertaining, but I think that they're going to lose quite a few games, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that United, we're going to have a lot more control than we're used to seeing, which is a good thing. I think Liverpool are going to be entertaining as well because of how Iriola tries to play football. So I think that they'll be playing an interesting brand of football. Chelsea, I don't know because I haven't seen any of their preseason. I don't know how they play at the moment. Alonso, if he sets them up the way he set up Leverkusen, then Chelsea could potentially be good to watch, but I don't know in it. So man can only go off what I've seen. What I've seen of Leverkusen, and then City. Do you know what I mean? They're probably going to be pretty boring, bro. Because Maresca is, you know what I mean? He's very possession based and very systematic, and their players just aren't that great at the moment. So I'm just not really sure about City. I think City are going to be a bit rubbish, man. So I'm not really sure. Who did I miss? City. Nah, that's everyone. Yeah, Premier League isn't Bundesliga. I know that. And I think that the style of play is not going to struggle, is not going to translate identically. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not going to. Brighton always play decent football, so they'll be okay. Football-wise, who else? I'm interested to see how Glasner does at Forest. Bro, there's a lot of good things, man. Do you know what I mean? But if Liverpool are signing shit players like Minte and stuff like that, they're going to be entertaining, bro, because they're literally going to be Bournemouth. They're literally going to be Bournemouth. Because Minte is probably a Bournemouth player. Sunderland, they've got Europe, so I'm not sure. I think they might struggle. Aston Villa are never entertaining, but they tend to get results under Unai Emery. I wouldn't say Unai Emery's an entertaining gaffer. Ooh, Newcastle's a good shout because the new manager, if he gets them playing some decent football. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward, you know. Rice, Skelly, Odegaard, Saka, Zolis, Havertz, White, Mascara, Gabriel, Calafiori. Yeah, they'll beat Coventry, man. It's easy. They're at home as well. This is an easy win for Arsenal, man. Easy win. Arsenal's bench is Hincapi, Eze, Gyökeres, Madueke, Wanyeri, Marino, Zubomendi. Who's missing for Arsenal in terms of fitness-wise? Who's not in the squad that they can add to this? Because I can't lie, that bench don't look great. Like, who's missing? Martinelli's missing, Bruno G's missing, and Timber. Bench still don't look great, does it? Oh yeah, Saliba's missing, Konsa's missing, and Jesus is missing as well. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, where's the attackers? Jesus, and Martinelli are the other two attackers that's not there. I was thinking that bench looks a bit light. All right, makes sense now. Fairs. Yeah, Gyökeres was always going to be on the bench, bro. Like, he's a flop. He's a flop. Man said Villa squad is Rizla Finn, one injury to Kamara and it's over. Wasn't he injured already, Kamara, last season? That's a constant Saliba. Yeah, but those are defenders. I was more looking at the attack because when I looked at their bench, there wasn't a lot of attack. It's just Dalman and Madueke, innit? Hey, man said Saliba's on holiday with Ruby Rose. It's crazy. Big up Aaron in the chat. Nah, Lee's been here, but his computer crashed. And now he's rushing around to try and fix it before he's trying to fix it before his watch along. So yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting season, guys, bro. But you man already know, bro. Man's just on straight offensive, yeah. This season, bro, because I'm tired of the foolishness, the disrespect, bro, to man's football team. I think Arsenal will make very light work of this Coventry team. I haven't even seen Coventry starting lineup. I don't need to see it. I think Arsenal battered these man 3-4-0 today. The confidence they would have got from beating the living daylights out of Man City, I think they'll just smoke this Coventry team. When do you think we submit the second bid? Bro, apparently Brighton had a game yesterday or something like that. So do you know what I mean? It was just one of them ones, but United will get it done, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be bare add-ons and that. Watch, it's probably gonna be like 62.5 plus whatever, going up to 70 all in, bro. You know them ones. It's gonna be a plus add-ons thing, bro. That's what it's gonna be, man. That's what it's gonna be. So it doesn't matter, bro. There's no rush to get the deal over the line, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna sign him. He's not fit now for another 3 weeks, so there's no rush to get the Belabor deal over the line. The point is, like, it's all but done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've agreed to sell to us. We've agreed to work out a price that suits everyone. So it'll get done, you know? I'm not really concerned. That's it. We'll get it done. Do you know what I'm saying? So the game is the game, man. The home game at Old Trafford, he'll be unveiled, probably along with the left back. So I said Belabor was literally always happening. It was going to unfold this way. Yeah, I agree. The Balde thing, if it was on loan, I'd take him, bro. But what's his name? David Raum, yeah, has a release clause of only 34 million. I think United should just go pay the release clause, get it done, innit? That Balde doesn't make sense to spend money on. He's got a mad injury record. You don't bring in an injury-prone left back to cover an injury-prone left back. You just don't do it. I reckon Kone will flourish at City, bro. I'll be so honest with you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything City can do now with the players they've lost for me to even be remotely worried about what they're doing. I just don't care, bro. Like, big man thing, bro. Know what I mean? I just want to place. I just want us to get our 3 wins out of 3 going into that City game, and then I want to put City in the ground, blood. I want to put the first nail in their coffin if they haven't already lost by the time we play them. I said it's open season for City, bro. I'm looking to just put City in a spliff, bro. I'll be real. The Page deal's not done yet, but I believe that'll get done as well, and that's extra midfield depth as well. He'll be like Shea Lacey and like the Thompson Ute from Spurs. Man will be on the fringes of the first team. Do you know what I mean? He'll be an option. You know what I mean? He'll be ahead of Mason Mount before you know it. But he's another signing as well. People forget that. He's another midfield signing as well. Even though he's not going to be brought into play straight away. But yeah, man. Gunner's computer messed up, obviously, so that messed up our stream, unfortunately. But big up everyone, bro. Still got 1,600 people in here. You know what I mean? So appreciate you lot. You know what I mean? But yeah, man's gonna be back at 7:45 to watch this Arsenal game. First game of the season, people will be there. So yeah, man. Not what we planned. You know what I mean? But appreciate you lot. And yeah, man. 7:45, we're back.